Did you know that the company behind this microphone is actually called FIFINE and not FIFINE, despite its spelling? Yeah, I didn't know either until they reached out to me to review their dynamic USB and XLR compatible AM8 microphone. This is the microphone that you're hearing right now and will continue to hear throughout this review. The AM8 microphone comes with the microphone itself, which includes a windscreen, a stand, and a 6.5-foot USB-C to USB-A connector. I got the white version, but it also comes in black and pink. The front of the microphone has one button and two dials. The top touch button controls the RGB, which has 3 modes: flowing, breathing, and static. Once you reach static, tapping it will cycle through the solid colors. If RGB isn't your thing, you can hold it to turn it off and hold it again to turn it back on if you change your mind. The dials in the front control your microphone's input gain and the headphone volume control for audio monitoring purposes. In the back, there is a mute touch button with a light indicator to show whether your microphone is muted or not. So far, I found this to be the only tricky part of the microphone, as depending on how you have it set up, it might be tough to see this indicator, especially if you're using the included stand as opposed to a mic arm, for example. But it is nice to have a physical mute button included. And on the bottom, you have your USB and XLR connections, as well as a headphone jack. Overall, the build of the microphone and the included stand feels solid. I also appreciate how easy it is to tilt the microphone stand in the direction that you're speaking in. Now, since this is a dynamic microphone, you'll want to keep this close to your mouth. FIFINE actually recommends 2 to 6 inches away at most. Unfortunately, in my current setup, this isn't really possible, but as you can tell, the audio is coming in just fine with the filters that I've added into OBS. If I remove these filters, this is what it would sound like out of the box from the distance that I'm at. And this is how it would sound out of the box, but within the ideal range of 2 to 6 inches away from the mouth. And that's a wrap. Overall, the FIFINE AM8 dynamic microphone is a very fine microphone. It is competitively priced, and the fact that it offers both a USB and XLR connection is great if you ever decide to move to an XLR interface down the line. Aside from the placement of the mute button, I didn't really have any other complaints, and setting up the microphone was as easy as plugging it in, really. It looks clean, and in terms of how it sounds, I'll let you be the judge of that, but I'm pretty content with what I got. Misha Wolf, out.